What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel, number for the news. And I've covered all these mass shootings, and I cover the news in general. But in every one of those videos, if you go back to my channel, I don't care which one you go to, which one you look at, even this last one that just recently happened in the Dadeville mass shooting, I don't care which videos of mine you watch. I tell you, all of these mass shootings and all of these shootings is about one thing: gun control. And by all means, they're going to do whatever they can to get some laws passed on these assault weapons. Do I agree with that? Absolutely not. But do I understand what's coming? I do. In the last video I made about the Dadeville mass shooting, and another video I made about another mass shooting, I've said time and time again, what they're going to eventually do is they're going to not ban the weapons, but they're just going to make it to where people can't buy them no more. So if you already got them, you got them. That's why I've been telling Negroes for the longest: go get your rifles now before it's too late. Look, I understand that there's an aspect of, you got to have God on your side. You want to be able to protect yourself using your faith. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to do the same thing, but I also want to have the chance to protect my life if somebody comes through that front door. So I tell Negroes time and time again, make sure you get you at least one rifle before they ban this shit, because it's coming downhill. Let's take a look at this clip. First lawsuit filed against Washington assault weapons ban.
This bill prohibits the sale, import, distribution, or manufacture of any military-style assault weapon in the state of Washington starting today. I'm happy to say that.
The bill that failed in 6 consecutive legislative sessions is now.
It's funny to watch this shit because it's basically the white man turning it on himself. The white man is in a lot of trouble. He really is. Especially the average everyday white man who works and, has a job and has a family. He's in a bunch of trouble because they want to take these guns out of these white boys' hands at all costs. Because they get it out the white boys' hands, get it out of everybody else's hands. It's a cakewalk. His birth rate is super low at this point. They're dealing in the LGBTQ. They're dealing in, abortions, which, they don't talk about. But I've said this in other videos, that the white man's abortion rate is way higher than what they're telling you. Because a lot of these people and a lot of these white women have what they would call private doctors. It ain't like the Negro who go to the free clinic and they count every number and every abortion. When they have these abortions, it's more private. It's a more private, intimate setting. And the white man is under attack. The Negro's been under attack. There's no doubt about that. But I'm saying the white man, the people who are in power, know that in order to collapse this country the way and implement the rules and the laws and input this one world government how they want to, they got to get these guns out of these white boys' hands. So this is what this whole thing is all about. That's what all these mass shootings about. I'll keep telling y'all, a lot of these things are orchestrated, man. A lot of this stuff is orchestrated. Not every single shooting, but a lot of these mass events that all over the news, man, that stuff's orchestrated. I sure hate to tell you.
Now, state law. But moments after the signing, just before 11 a.m., gun rights advocates filed a lawsuit challenging the legality of it. State Attorney General Bob Ferguson says his office is prepared to defend the law.
Yeah, we're confident. We haven't lost a case yet against the NRA or the Second Amendment Foundation. They challenged common sense gun reform in the state. My legal team is better than their legal team, and I'm confident we'll win again.
Can't sell this one anymore after 1056 because it's a shotgun and it holds 2 rounds too many.
Don Teague, Olympia's private sector arms, figures the new ban makes more than 85% of his current inventory unsellable. He says he'll put it all into storage, hoping a court ruling will either delay implementation or throw out the law.
So magazine goes in, pump, fire, right?
I've never seen that in my whole entire life. That is a pump AR-15. Now that is revolutionary. I've never seen that. Let me see that one more time.
Either delay implementation or throw out the law.
So magazine goes in, pump, fire, right?
In the meantime, he's looking at finding guns to replace those considered assault weapons, like those requiring pump action.
So we're just going to be finding, inventful ways to abide by the current law wherever we find ourselves, and then just continue to vote the way we vote and hope that that makes a difference in Washington someday.
So Paul's right behind me.
Paul Kramer's been working with legislators to pass the ban since 2016. His son Will was shot and survived a mass shooting in Mukilteo that year that took the lives of 3 of Will's friends.
We knew that things needed to change. And it's really gratifying. We witnessed the grief of the parents who lost their children, their young adults.
And, all life is valuable. I'm not, dismissing that, but it was a long time and a lot of years where Negro children were losing their lives left and right. Nobody gave a damn. Now all of a sudden they acting like they care because these white kids are dying through mass shooters, but a lot of this stuff is so orchestrated. So that's what makes it like, it's like a piece of confusion that's added to this that makes you think like, well, if one is wrong, then both is wrong. But they don't really care. They just want to get these guns at this point out of the hands of all Americans who do own them, and especially the white boy at all costs. And they're slowly going to implement these laws to get it done.
We don't want others to have to go through that.
The gun shop owners do have 90 days to sell their inventory out of state, but only if those guns were purchased before January 1st of this year. That gun shop owner we talked to here in town says that stuff is long gone. One thing we want to make clear, if you bought or already owned one of those guns before 10:56 this morning, you are entitled to keep that.
There it is right there, you guys. I keep telling you, if you don't own one of these rifles, man, get you one, especially if you stay in a state that allows these guns and allow you to buy them, the Nevadas, the Arizonas, the Texas, the Alabama, et cetera, et cetera. Get them now before it's too late, because there's going to come a time to where they want to ban some of this stuff, and you won't have the chance to get them. It's a reason why they want these guns banned so desperately. They know the power of them, and they know that one man can hold off many if he's extremely accurate and extremely tactical. I just want to go over that clip right quick, you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been Sports Life and Politics TV. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I just took your ass on an assault rifle band ride. Peace.